Hello there. Welcome to the stream. The internet is very low right here. Been lagging and having problems tonight. Seems as though my carrier hates me. Hates with a capital H. Oh, Dan Keller's in the house. Charles Trey. What's going on, guys? Welcome to the stream. There we go. Ah, there you go. You don't need to see me. I'm tiny now. Hello, cool gamer. Welcome to the stream. Well, we were going to do some stuff with the shop box tonight, but my internet is just acting stupid. So we're going to do some micro scrapping here at the table. Micro scrapping. Or the meats the eye. Got some coffee going, so that's a good thing. Man, Mountain Mel says the ad was so weird he doesn't even know what was advertised. Was it this 1926 sesquicentennial $50? Man, Mountain Man? Do you assume that you had no idea what that was? I'm just kidding. Because I barely know what it is. It's just a coin. It's a coin. All right. Well, we're trying here. We're trying. There we go. Let's see. Everyone's just saying what's up, throwing some high fives in the house. That's what's up. You guys have a good start to y'all's week. I hope you did. One thing I forgot was my glasses. I gotta turn on that little light as well. Gonna have to figure this internet service thing out. Gonna have to change carriers, I think. They said they're doing upgrades in the area, and there'd be down times and sags and stuff, and here we are. Okay, I got my glasses. So I found a 64 Rosie dime in my change today, but I believe that the missus just thought I left some money on the table and threw it in there. Trying to be nice. No, not the Rosie dimes, not the 64s. Don't do that. Kellen L's in the house. Great Scott's in the house. What's up? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, we need our other light too. The lights make the studio so hot. I had to open the windows tonight, y'all, because this is baking in here. We had some flash rain going on. So, you guys out there in the community tonight, or what's the good word out there? I didn't bring any any razor knives. No razor knives. Done it all. That's a bad move on my part. Anyhow. Now, this is not what I would say is the preferred method of scrapping out a circuit board, because let's just say there's much faster ways to do this, and this is not the way. These are just aluminum capacitors. I don't know what I knocked off there, something. Seen copper on the top. Copper top. Don't know what it is. Yeah, because you'd be here forever, but we're just gonna be chit-chatting and chilling, and just doing our thing on a Monday night. Let's go, y'all. So, see, Charles Trace as well. I made my brother a man death whistle. Thing sounds perfect for Halloween. Nice. Says, sorry, I'm trying to relevel the print bed and it's arguing with me, so I'm slightly distracted. Yeah, that happens. That happens when inanimate objects argue with me too. I get distracted by their temperament. And then I'm like, well, how is it that you're arguing with me? Stop arguing with me. Don't do that. Oh, I guess this is a diode or something. It's worthless. It's got a little piece of copper inside of it. It's not worth the time. It's just scrap. Just junk. Technically, these aluminum capacitors are junk too. Not really worth your time to pop off. This guy's worth something though. This little crystal oscillator. So you should save them. They have silver inside of them. I don't know. What's those? That's what I read. I'll just take them. Why not? I need more junk. Junk. Dan Keller said, Kevin got the axe. Beautiful work on. Oh, nice. Dan Keller picking up some community pieces from Kevin Rose. Dan, you'll have to text me a picture, bro. I'd like to see it. Maybe it's just aluminum. Boom. You never know what you're going to pull out of here. Aluminum. I mean, just pop right off. You just depopulate the board. Something to do. Oh, yeah. So satisfying. Now, it's funny. Some of the soldering is like so easy. It's like, well, no wonder these things fail, because like other ones are like almost impossible, and then you get ones that's like pull everything off. You're like, well, yeah, that would have failed. Probably would have not made it, or that would have been a failure point, I should say. Other ones, when the guts pull out of the object, like, well, that one would have really held forever. Now, as anyone's watching the replay on this, they're like, why in the heck is he doing that? A little waste. Like I said, we're just chit-chatting, something to do. Grandpa Kevin's in the house. What's up, Grandpa? Welcome to the stream. Oh, no. Charles Latreille just gave us bad news. Poor Miss Ida Herring lost her mom a couple days ago. That is sad news. Ida Herring is such a wonderful woman here on YouTube. That's always sad to hear the passing of another individual, whether it's a parent, friend, even a foe. You know, life's so short here on the planet Earth, I guess. I don't know if it's shorter than any other planets because I'm really not from any other planet. But you know what I mean. Maybe you don't know what I mean. It's okay. I barely know what I mean. But I digress. Let's see. What do you pluck off the board? Oh, just capacitors. Count out. Just aluminum capacitors. Just because. Something to do. This is a MOSFET here. Some little IC chips. Could take all those off too. Could take these little guys here off, but they'll just crumble. These what do they call them? Monolithic capacitors. Yep. Oh yeah, some silicone junk. This is just the little legs. They're probably iron. Just wasting time, guys. Grandpa Kevin says just watching you compile your new false teeth. That's right. Sup, Cyclonic Silver. Welcome to stream. Yeah, I gotta give Grandpa Kevin back his wrench. In case you don't have a wrench, just shout out. It's for the Battle of the Brista game. Speaking of which, right now the French Roast of Fury is on. So if you're interested, you can jump in that. Just read the banner across the bottom. And if you're not interested in it, just hang out and chill. It's a shame that YouTube's not like TikTok in the way that you could just play music. We would just rock out to some music and destroy some stuff, but we can't. And then see, you need yeah, that one's like totally soldered down. Grandpa Kevin's like, what are you doing, Scrapping? You're killing me over here. Like I said, this is just a chilling and chilling. Nothing more. Something to do. Doing the slowest process possible. But it's all right. Little flat packs up there. Fill up the board. Count out says pull is completely disassembled and cleaned up. Takes up less than a tenth of the area. It did assemble. Oh yeah, I bet. Fill up the board says troll. Stall Kellen. He's not plucking anything off of me. Cox Silver says I just watched the government spend millions of dollars by hitting an asteroid nowhere near us. Must be nice to not have to worry about money. Truth. Fill up the board. Did your package arrive? I haven't checked recently. Have you received the goods? Or is it still in limbo? Have you made the phone calls, the necessary calls to your postmaster? The Postmaster General. Dear Mr. Postmaster, important products are sitting upon a desk somewhere in your, whatever you want to call that, place of employment. Aluminum heatsink. Aluminum heatsink. Now that's a nice cool corner chip. So that's a good one. That's a keeper for sure. Now, really, what you would do is if I had the proper setup, or an old stove or rotisserie or something like that, I would just pull all these capacitors off so they don't explode in the heat, and then throw them in a rotisserie. Throw the rest of the board in a rotisserie or the old oven, and then all the components would just fall off. And then I have a blank board, just send out, and then everything else you would sort. I know that E-Waste Ben calls it crumble. It's crumbles. That's essentially what it reminds you of, a big thing of crumbly mess. What's up? Oh, snap a doodle. 6 months. Squirrel, squirrel, squirrel. Thank you so much to all the members. No news, still in transit. Son of a biscuit. That's not even nice. Keegan Rose has got a couple breaker switches from work today. They were going to throw them away. I heard there's silver in them. Got like 10, 3 switches. Yeah, there is. There's silver contacts in them. Ms. Coincrew says, Clinton, I still haven't sent your prize yet. Yep. So Clark Silver says, okay, Angel, I know you're all busy. Kellen L says, I was sound asleep till T yelled my name Saturday night. Interesting. You mean Marley and T? Marley and T. Marley and T. They say, what's up? That's what's up. So they say in most of your modern boards, all your MLCCs, which are monolithic capacitors, which these little gray, like tan deals right here, they don't really contain much PMs. I've seen a couple people online try to process them for palladium and whatnot, but I got nothing out of them. So I don't think that it's worth the time or effort to really do anything with them. I mean, maybe if you had a bazillion of them, but otherwise not really interested. And then it's not going to come up that easy, huh? Okay, that's not worth it anyway. It's just probably nickel-plated garbage anyway. So I'll just pull these couple last capacitors off. Cuban Rose says, don't know much about scrapping anything. Well, it's okay. You can learn a lot on YouTube about scrapping. There's many channels you can watch. It all takes time, patience, energy. Most people, once they become huge, they don't even mess around with something like this. This would not be worth anyone's time. It's probably not worth my time either. But like I said, we're just chilling. We're hanging out. I'm really in a room in my house, so I'm not going to get too crazy with it because I don't want to get component pieces and dust and little shards of metal and stuff that you get in your socks and stab your feet and stuff like that. You don't want to do that. You want to have a place where usually you do it on a carpeted surface, so the carpet grabs all that stuff so it doesn't fly around and create havoc within your home. And you want to do it at shop anyway. So, all right. So if I had a razor knife, I would take this flat pack and these flat packs off. This guy kind of does the job, but not really. I want to take this off next, but I want to take the steel garbage out of here. Oh, man, that mouse is take it apart and keep the shiny bits, not rocket surgery. There you go. There you go. And Metals, you are ding, 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 ding. Win a chicken dinner tonight on the old Antaruni. Let's get ourselves a mouse up here. So the chat is like off the hook tonight. It's insane. Let's see. Man, Mel says that asteroid was talking smack, Clinton. What asteroid? Philip the board says stalk Kellen. LOL. Funny you won both. I could swap it out for more weight if you want. We could talk. Would stalk Kellen? Would he win? So Clark Silver says I couldn't be president because I would dismember Nada. NASA? Probably means NASA. If it isn't going to bother me or my kids for 100 years, then let it go. Big waste of money. Yeah. Gary S. Shelton, welcome to the stream. Eastern Tennessee, check it in. All right. You are officially checked in, Gary Shelton. Kimura says, nah, pretty mundane and boring. I just get tips here and there off you and Man Mountain and Red. Oh, fair enough. Man Mountain Mel says, all my patients died. Psychotic Silver says, Man Mountain Mel's got a chicken dinner coming. Just wait by the mailbox. David G, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Gary Shelton says, thank you for the stream. Well, you're welcome. Welcome. Hang out. Chit chat. John says, Philip the Stalker. I'm not even sure what I won. Can you use the wrench? No, man. They're new people. I know Gary Shelton, at least from around. And it's never nice to smash a new person just because it's hello, Clinton. It's a terrible idea. Rocky Mountain Bear, what's up? Welcome to the stream, my friend. That's not the right size. Let's try this one. This Coin Crew says, I always got to switch up my cat's food. They get tired of the same stuff and quit eating it. Yeah. If you stop feeding your cats, you won't have to worry about that. Just kidding. Monkey King Metals, what's up? Monkey King Metals says, what's up, SHF in chat? Scored 2 mostly strip towers. I will collect what I can. Yep, that's right. You got to get it where you can get it. I got about a ton, too much stuff that I got to get rid of by the end of the year. Okay. All right. There, so the piece of steel, junk. Get down to the brass tacks. Gotta get rid of that. This thing here. Or steel. See, look, you can just see right here all this, well, not really, but all this garbage just from this tiny little board. And you're doing hundreds of them in your house, in your bedroom. It's not a good fit. So Conic Silver says it's fun and they have to think about their life decisions like I always do. Yeah. And Manuel says, well, it was a test. The next one might be coming straight at us, and Bruce Willis is really old now. That's true. So Conic Silver says there's brass. Take a flamethrower to them. Yeah. I could. I very well could. Now, for all those guys that just came in, like I said, you're probably watching the most boring take apart video, slow pace, just chilling, looking at the chat. Not really concerned about time. If you're out in the garage doing this, just banging stuff around, you would just be smashing and dashing and going. We'd have a wood chisel and take this bad boy off this gold corner BGA. They're the most valuable thing on this board. And you got we take the chop fox and chop that off. Then we take these guys off with a razor knife or whatnot. Now some would say maybe board sort would give you better value if you didn't touch any of it and just take off the steel the best you can and then just keep it moving, which is possible. But I hate shipping, so I won't be sending anything that direction anytime soon. But that's just me. Sorry for the caps lock, says Gary Shelton. How many of these does it take to make anything, though? Like, how many of those would it take to get an ounce of gold or silver? A lot. Gary Shelton says, throw it as is into a crucible. Metals will be melted at the bottom. Well, that's true. I mean, you kind of can do that, but then you get a big mess of junk. You'd have to do it like, then you have to do electrolysis, separation of some sort. And I mean, I guess you could do that, though. I know that comes off. Smash everything. Yeah, I thought I just cut all these. But maybe not. No leverage there. Well, we're not gonna get too crazy, but there is another crystal oscillator in there that contains silver. I guess got a whole nother layer. Oh, I see it now. So that's not going to be a plausible thing. I thought that would just pop up, but it is not. There's actually another cover underneath there. So in this case, like you could take a heat gun, heat it up in the bottom, the solder would just fall apart, give it a couple whacks, and that whole thing would fall out. Now these are little tantalums, probably. These little yellow guys. Should be tantalum capacitors. They're in a whole class by themselves. So the junk on top is art. That's true. Yes. Fumes could be poisonous. I was teasing. No, you're right. If you were going to do that, you have to do it with a fume hood of some sort, or definitely ventilation and everything else. With the flat packs, you would, though, pyrolyze them, and where it would actually use its own off-gassing as fuel to turn them into ash, and then you get the legs and the gold bonding wires out of them. Man, Mount Mel says 41 minutes. You could probably fix that board with a soldering iron. He's that good at scrapping. It's going Chris says shipping bites. I've been keeping free stuff hostage. They might get it in 2 to 6 weeks, right? So Klein Silver says fumes. We aren't supposed to inhale the fumes. Imagine that concept, right? And Man Mount Mel says I like most fumes. Let it gas was fun. Yeah, let it gas. Any gas is fun to inhale except cyclonic gas. No, that's true. Have to vape straight LSD. We do as much of this. Yep, I'm just gonna put you all to sleep. So anyway, I'm just gonna take as much as I can with my limited space and my resources. That's not the right word. Y'all know what I'm saying. I don't want to be making a bunch of trash in the house, man. And everything didn't want to work for me out in the dang garage. So here I sit. I sit here. I can get some of it done, and the rest of it, well, it just is what it is. peel that copper right off, that green copper. All right. Well, that's probably about all I'm going to get into on this guy. Like I said, there's still some good stuff on there. These MOSFETs, they're welded on there. Can't really mess around with them too much. Yipper. What I see, clever coin names. So this is why God made garages. That's true, man. Mount Metals. It's very true. Well, let's see what's next. Now here are some more flat packs. Bam, bam. MOSFETs, bam, bam. Big MLCCs. Bunch of small MLCCs. Nice gold fingerboard. BH Customs is in the house. Calvin House says, I hate getting packages with an ounce or less. Let it build a 10-ounce package and ship it, right? Yes, Bradley is the maker of helicopters and boats. Miss Coin Cruise is filling in for Ida this week. Better get some beauty sleep night, y'all. Don't forget to get in the French Roasted Fury. That's going to go off on Thursday night. So if you didn't get it to win it, jump on in. Still got time to get that get a chance of that 1926 sesquicentennial $50. Could be yours. Could be the winner. Dan Keller finally won that gold last time. After many battles, took home the gold. Miss Coin Cruise is a 4-time winner. French Roast Fury. So Dan Keller is the first person who will be receiving the new sticker. So that's super exciting. Plesiosaurs. Sandemus. There you go. I'm not sure what's happening. Something's happening. Something's happening here. Just going to take this little... oh, that's too big. Get yourself one of these little precision screwdriver sets. Got everything in them. BH Customs is going to post a new video how to make a double and a single foxtail bracelet. That sounds cool. Miss Coin Cruise getting some squirrely sleep. Just got to get up early. And my mouse says I was just charged $25 for one of those fans. Well, you, my friend, were not very wise on that purchase. You could have just sent me a message. I probably could have sent you 30 of them. Now this may just have a flip chip. Looks like we got something on this back. Sometimes, not sure what I will be holding this. So what you're going to get here is you're going to get some steel. You're going to get yourself a little fan. May still work. Don't matter. We're not going to use it for anything. Just throw that in the shred pile. Get yourself a nice, cool little piece of aluminum, though. All right. Never know what you can do with that. So this little fan, meh. Just throw that in the shred. Take all the plastic off of it. Don't need to do anything with that. Yep, it's got a flip chip under it. So if you guys ever see these type of chips right here, they're worthless. They're not worth your time taking off. They're called flip chip. It's basically silicone die in there. It's got no bonding wires, I do believe. Worthless. Worthless. Mm-hmm. Like I said, these capacitors, liquid filled capacitors, they it will pop in a fire. So if you ever plan to strip your boards down that way, these will explode. So you take them off for aluminum. See, Man Mouse says, yeah, wait on the SE shift. That's an awesome plan. Keep in like waiting on the heat death of the universe. Nice. I actually had several already, but the repairman was in a different state. You want the fan? You want the fan? Yeah, but you want this fan here? The cyclone fan, Clinton? You want that little cyclone fan? Silicone dye, apparently boobs are dangerous. All right, yep, I'll put it in your box. Crystal oscillator. This is actually a little transformer. Like I said, pretty much this guy here and this guy here are the only thing really worth anything on here at that point. And the gold finger, little MOSFET. This looks like they may be gold plated, so we're gonna see if we can take that off. Looks like they may have some light gold plating on them. Red DVI connection. So the flux capacitor. It will work, unlike me killing now. Yeah, but you don't not work by choice, right? It's not your choice not to work. If I missed a comment in the video, just feel free to speak up. Say, hey, you forgot to say what I say. Nope, not by choice. That's right. Are you guys prepared for the hurricane? I don't think it's coming in your direction there, Clinton, but I figured I'd ask. I think it's going to be on the West Coast. How about you, Dan? You're going to get hammered, aren't you? By the hurricane. Finishing my 7.5 ounce sterling bear claw necklace last night. I'm going to maybe have it in the auction on the 6th. There you go. Redneck Metal's going to have an auction on the 6th. Some more steel. Steel magnolias. Psychonic says we're supposed to get a crap ton of rain. Gotcha. Chief Stacker's prepping for that today. Dan Keller says coming straight at me. Well, Dan, take care, my friend. Head for the high ground if you have to. Yeah, there's definitely some gold plating on those pins there. So I'll have to get into that next time. Taking that apart. A little bit of trash there. But like I said, you don't want to. There's no sense in messing around with this style of chip. It's worthless. These, yes, definitely. And like I said, this little transformer. That's probably a little copper coil, but probably not worth the time. MOSFETs, yeah, you can take them off. These two are worth something. And of course, the gold fingers. But we'll toss that aside for more processing later. Keeper Rose says, doesn't Florida already get a crap ton of rain, though? True. Dan Keller's just going to shoo it away. Rocky Mountain Bear says, who's selling a bear claw necklace? That would be the one and only Keevan Rose. Man, my mouse is totally going to sell Tonto. How many passes you want for it? Sonic Silver says, exactly, Keevan. It seems like every day, and there's nowhere for it to drain. That's true. Keevan Rose said he did a native style. In other words, made it in a teepee. And Man My Mouse says we don't get many hurricanes in Tennessee. Sonic Silver is excited about it. He's like, I love the wind, bro. Bring it. Okay. Here's another sound card. Not much on the back, but check out that. I think it's plastic. There goes the tools. It's dumped everything everywhere. That's what happens. That's what happens, y'all, when you're not set up properly. Check Walmart, Man Metals. Dan Keller says, thanks, everyone. I should be fine. Man Mel says, dang, sounds sweet. A little too sweet for my pockets. Why did Keevan put a starting bid up there? I didn't see it. Yeah, so much for that pile of stuff. That's right. No. Or he just knows. He's just like, I just know. I know how much that's going to be. Drop that steel off. Here I am. This one actually just toasted. It froze up and then broke. So it overheated. Melted down. Could not take it. Could not pass go. Did not collect the $200. I think even my peeps that came in here to watch the scrapping videos have left. They're like, this is too much for me. I cannot do it. I cannot listen or watch this madness, this impeccably slow scrapping guy. I would have scrapped out 400 boards by now. It is the truth, and I speak it. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, I would have. That's okay. That's quite okay, guys. Right. Yeah, this one's trash, though. This is broken. It's a failure. It's all rusty, so it got water damaged at some point. It's trash. And this should be, it looks like aluminum. It's a pretty neat little heat sink. Let's see. So Concepts says almost melted big Buddha last night, but some things shouldn't be melted. And my mouse says maybe you sell it on the installment plan like the old add a beads, but add a claw in this case. More fans. And my mouse says piss poor planning prevents poor performance. Wait, that doesn't sound right. Brissy boys in the house. What's up? Yeah, who's this Sandra? Sandra. Who is she? Who's this bloody Sandra you speak of? Chop these little plastic thingies off. Trash. Alright. Let's try another flip chip. Flipper. It's copper in color, but I think it's aluminum. It's not heavy. I'm pretty sure it's aluminum. It's kind of neat though. Aluminum heatsink and copper color. I don't know why they would do that. But it's too light. There's another flip chip. Yep, it's an NVIDIA card. Trash. Oh. PCI card, yeah. Video card. An old NVIDIA. Not sure what number or anything, but still has a gold finger card. Got some gold fingers. And then got ourselves a silver crystal oscillator. Just throw that in the pile. And we got ourselves some flat packs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I got these little guys in here. So they would be worthwhile to take off the board. Like I said, there's nothing really on the back worth messing with. I mean, we could take these little ICs off, which we will, but we'll leave them for the heat to sort out. And we'll take this steel off. It's junky junk. Junky steel. Does it taste like copper? Now, Skynet, yeah. Destroying Skynet. Monkey King Metal says back to work but listening. Word up. Thank you for hanging with us. 10 people in the house tonight. I'd like to say thanks to all the members. And remember, the French Roast of Fury is on. And it will take place on Thursday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Well, actually, it takes place at 10:30, but that's when we close it. $5 donation to the channel gets you in to win that 1926 sesquicentennial commemorative $50. 1926, 141,000 pieces minted. That's pretty low mintage for a U.S. coin. Let's take a look at it, shall we? So, looking pretty nice there. It's pretty nice shaped coin there, guys. And if you're a commemorative $50 seeker, it's a nice piece to put in your collection. So there you go. Could be yours. Next Thursday night. Or this Thursday night, I should say. This Thursday night. Not next Thursday. Coming up soon. Couple days. Man, watching paint dry, way more exciting than this. Cuban Rose says, I can't twerk for dollars for crap. I got a mean drop and flop, though. Scares everyone away. What job did Rocky Mountain Bear quit? Oh, stripper. Burgundy. Man, Mountain Mouse is so excited. My arm went to sleep. Yep. Monkey King Mouse says, how do we donate for this? You can send it by Cash App or PayPal goods and services. You can use the right down here. It's running across the bottom of the screen. The French Roast of Fury. It's $5 entry. Get you in. Right now, we've got Charles Atray, Rocky Mountain Bear, Marley T, Kelly Ray, Kellen L, Clever Coin Name, Lady Kid Nichols, Kevin Rose, and Great Scott, courtesy of the Kevin Rose giveaway. So those are all your contestants for the French Roast of Fury on Thursday night. And then if you're feeling really hungry, you can battle the barista on Saturday night. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Let's get these capacitors off here. It's the ultimate form of rejection when your hand falls asleep. Callan L says, if I win, it's getting counterstruck. Woo-hoo-hoo. Man L says, how do we donate against it is the question. It's double to donate against it. How does that work? Man says, I skipped 3 minutes. Board is still tougher. I do have an empty slot in the typeset. There you go. It's worth a shot. It's a nice, like I said, it's a lower mintage one, and 140. I think it's 141,000. I can get you the exact number. It's 141,120 was the mintage on that coin, and there were a naturally weak strike from the mint. So, even though I think the strike on this coin is I don't think it's that bad. I'm not sure why they say it's a weak strike, but that's what they call it. Was my phone downstairs? So yeah, because it's dead on the charger. So somebody sent something. That's the other problem I was having. Well, not problem. I was trying to get y'all in the garage tonight, but the internet was acting full. The phone was dying. I had the phone situation taken care of. So it's down on the charger. Let's see. Once had a Dynaglide. I'll be here on Thursday. Very nice coin. Thanks, Brissy boy. It'll be your Friday, bro. Yes, Monkey King medals. There is definitely multiple spots per person. It's up to 100 spots total because that's all the bingo balls I have. That's how the game is done with bingo balls. Also, Monkey King medals, everyone wins something. So you're not just giving money and rolling out if you don't win the main prize. Everybody wins something. You've never played on the channel before, so at the minimum you'll get a counterstruck bicentennial $50. And of course, you'll hear the naysayer, a couple of naysayers, aka Man Metals. They'll say, or a check in the mail. Because that's true. You get a check once in a while. Check for good for almost nothing. Pretty much nothing. More like a laugh. It's good for entertainment purposes. But Man Mountain Metals, he's been a winner. The French versus Fury. The only person I don't think it has been, I don't think Clinton S has. Nay. Negative. Negatory. Never going to happen. Kellen L says, if I don't win, I just want checks. That's right. Kellen L knows. Dan Keller has racked up some good, the Counter-Strike type set, right? I don't know how I'm going to have to, soon I'm going to have to come up with a new coin. Dan Keller will be the first one to get the Counter-Strike Morgan dollar once that happens. All right, I think this one's pretty much a wrap. Got all the junk off of it that it can. Monkey King Mel says, sounds good. Rocky Mountain Bear says, look like a bunch of ponies in the chat. Nay. Brisky Boy says, I think you're a loser. Sorry cards are funny as hell. Right? Kevin Rose says, I won once by means of Miss Coin Crew style. Missed the show. Truth. If you miss the show, typically you win, I think. Calvin says, backtrack to barber halves after the Morgan. True, I guess I could do. I've done it I didn't think about the barber. I just don't have very many of them. I don't come across them so much. Oh, and then when am I going to melt the CC Morgan? I know. I really should do that video. I got to find it first is my problem. I have it somewhere. I want it from Busman when he used to be on. I don't think he's around anymore. At least I haven't seen him in a long time. Justin, was it Justin Busman? I could be wrong on the name. He had the big beard. I think he fell into the the money thing and got behind, and next thing you know, he was, I don't know. I'm not sure what happened there. If anyone knows the story, feel free to tell it. I don't know the story, so I don't even want to pretend. Or maybe he just quit YouTube. Maybe went to Instagram. Could be one of those things. Kiro says, I'll melt it. Cheers, everyone. Having a beer. Nice. Psychotic Silver says, okay, everyone. Have a great night if you want to. I'm out like dentures and taffy eating contest. All right. Well, thanks for hanging with Clinton. AKA I don't know. I got nothing. I'm not sure why you're leaving. You ain't got nothing else better to do. Clinton. All right. There's some Laffy Taffy there for Clinton. It looks like we got a nice gold corner VGA chip on this one. So that's good. And get these guys off there. We'll steal this silver crystal oscillator. Boom. There's something satisfying about like collecting all the little pieces and just throwing them in little bins. Like, yada, yada, yada. I want them all to match. I don't know why it's satisfying, but it is. This is like so stress-free. It's kind of like why I started doing any scrapping at all. I mean, I know it's like painfully slow watching me do this, but there's zero stress. Like all my stress is like gone right now. I'm just chatting with you guys. And earlier I was tired, but now I'm not really tired. I got something to focus on. So it's like, I feel like it's healthy for the brain. Brain's relaxed. And occasionally I look up and I can Say, hey, what's going on? Has these fancy, yeah, they're definitely made in Communist China. I mean, what electronics aren't though, to be honest? And that's by our own doing. We sent them all the technology. We gave them all the tools to sell us everything. So I'm to blame, but blaming ourselves. Right? Let's see. Rocky Mountain Bear says, "Oh, I spent 2 forking hours making space on my SD cards melt them all. I literally had less than 1 gigabyte available." Not exact to melt what? Oh, I'm not. Psychotic Silver says, "Sleep." All right, man. We'll be well. Get your sleep. Dan Keller says it's called OCD. Yes, the OCD part, like where I want to have everything all the same in little containers, and it's so like no stress. Rocky Mountain Bear says if you look with a microscope, I bet you'd find a micro stamp of COV, the poo. Zen moment. I try. Brisky Boy says I find it just as relaxing to watch as well as doing it. Scrapping is fun unless is your only way to make a living. Then it's a job. Yeah. Whenever it's never good to make your hobby a job. And now I've got something in my finger, so that's never good. A little piece of something, you can feel it. So that's bad. I don't like that. It's not good. It's from the dust particles. Probably some kind of arsenic poisoning or something. I'll get probably a little piece of copper or something. Piece of I don't know, funk. And now I'm gonna regret doing this. So, but yeah, I don't know. You can't do it with gloves on. It doesn't work. But it definitely doesn't feel good. Whatever it's in my hand. Could be just a piece of fiberglass. Be there until your body absorbs it. Stay in the zone, bro. Stay in the zone. It's happy there. I agree. Yeah, I know exactly. These little tantalum capacitors, these little guys. Snap them off. But they're not coming off in fun little packages. I thought it would just be nice and neat. But no. Nope. Yeah. Actually, there's the tantalum right there, probably. I don't know what side that is. It could be the tantalum. Or not. Because the tantalums, you're not supposed to be able to cut at all. It's supposed to be super hard. And the rest of this guy, I'll just take this metal junk off. We'll get those later on with the gun or whatever. There's some more. Some more. Come on, tantalums. Get off. Get off my board. Broskies. You're the only ones worth something. Pal. Taxes, what's that? MLCCs are paying so small most of the time. Yeah, that's true. Greenbacks and taxes leads the fun out of everything. Nah. Take the steel off. Now, even though you got the steel piece on here, sometimes these screws are nickel plated brass. These things are. These ones probably are not, but a lot of time they are. And I'll hit all this stuff with a magnet later on. But So that guy's about ready for processing. For heat, needs heat. Dun, dun, dun. There's some more gold fingers. Not much on this guy. And then you got these donuts in here with some coppery goodness and that ferrite core and all those MOSFETs. So the most we're going to do with this bad boy is probably just pop these screws out, take that aluminum heat sink off. Let's see. Screw. That's a good one. Where are those little stacking screw nuts thingies? I don't know why this printer is giving me such a hard time right now. Good question. What do you think the answer is there, Charles? If it didn't give you a hard time, then what would happen? So what do you guys think about the microscrapping segment? Is it pretty chill and relaxed? Are you guys enjoying that? A little bit different, slower paced. Back to our old school kind of chit chat, but we're also, getting something accomplished. That's always a good thing. The missus likes when I get something done, as opposed to just she feels is getting nothing done. That's probably not going to come up easy. It's probably glued on there for all those MOSFETs. Yeah, it's definitely so. All right, so we got the screws out, but that's about all we're going to get out of there because everything else is just glue and solder. And that's a tantalum too. That big boy there is. And you see this here, this is a fuse. And that white, sometimes it's a ceramic, but it can also contain beryllium, sort of like the thing that's in your microwave. So I had to look the code up, but it's very possible that's exactly what that is. You don't want to really crush those or mess with those. Beryllium oxide is very bad for your lungs, so just remember that. Most electronic sets, I think they color it in pink, sort of like that. But I think that can contain it too. All right, well, we're going to put that aside because we can't get that off with the tools that we have here available to us. Let's go to another board here. Rocky Mountain Bear says I have a bunch of them and knew what they were. Safety warning with the Prez. Finishing up my coffee here. Now, when you battle the Bristol, when I say on the Wheel of Misfortune you get some junk, this is the kind of stuff that you might get in your box of stuff. Some junk, baby. After all, you're in the scrapyard. So you may get a handful of aluminum capacitors. I don't know. Or you may get a random CPU chip or a random foreign coin or something. Okay. Now, something you'll get a lot of times with these aluminum heat sinks, you get this piece of metal bar that's in there. You're just going to want to take that and you just want to bend that and get that out. Because if they run a magnet over there and grab that, then they'll just they'll give you a lower grade on this. You're already going to get like dirty aluminum because it's colored, so you want to separate the two, the colored ones from the non-colored ones. At least I think at the places I go. And once again, it's a flip chip in there. So that flip chip's not worth your time. Do not spend a minute trying to pop those off. They have no PM value at all. But this guy does. You want that guy. You don't want that guy. Remember the two. Flip chip, BGA. So that's the difference between the two. And on here you got ICs. You want those guys. And now this is I believe this is a gold. There's gold around here, and I believe it's a type of crystal oscillator. It may have gold wires inside of it, so you want to take that guy off. And of course, you got your gold finger card there. Get rid of this steel junk, and then always check your check these guys. Yeah, there's gold fingers in there too, so you're gonna want to pop that off and take that as well. With these, I think that you can take a chisel on the back side here, hammer that down, and then pull those little fingers out. So this is a good board for sure. I'll just get these two junky things off here. Here's some MOSFETs. So there's this copper, nickel-plated copper, but a lot of people collect them. You want to take those as well. And then after that, you're just going to be left with basically just a board, fiberglass board coated in copper with a bunch of little junk on it, some MLCCs. But let's see. Have you seen Good Screw titanium Damascus hex bit screw? So cool, but a little pricey. I have not. What would I use it for? Rocky Mountain Bear. Rocky Mountain Bear says, I actually really needed this. I can't remember last time I just sat and chilled. Yeah. Well, sometimes I'll bring the thunder, man. I'm excited. I'm just screaming and yelling and talking and all over the place, but not tonight, man. Tonight I needed this too. It was like a therapy session. Dudes just hanging around the garage, just talking about, electronic parts, pieces, talking about the week. Some of us having a beer, some of us having a coffee. Nothing crazy. Just enjoying a good Monday night after a back to work day, coming off the weekend. Some of us, like Brissy, this is his second day back because he's in the future. Brissy, are you sure you won't share the Powerball? Come on. I know it's against the Australian code, but I swear I won't tell. Just just email me or something. There's gotta be a way. Come on, bro. You can do it. Okay. So there you go. That's pretty much it. That guy up to the heater for him to call his junk off. Here's a good one. Ain't gonna be able to just do nothing but look at this and salivate over this board. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's very nice. Okay, Rocky, hold on. Let me grab that link and throw it up on the thing to check afterwards. Kung Charles with his rampant criticism. Kung Charles. Kung. He says king even. Yeah, king even. That's what I'm saying. Get this iPhone out of here. Stupid iPhone. Let's see. There you go. Nice, a gold edge crystal. Yeah, exactly. So on this board, you've got 1, 2, 3 gold edge crystals on it. You got the gold corner BGA. You got these huge, there's a name for them, 4 solders. I can't think. They're not, I guess they're kind of a flat pack. I think a flat pack really is without the fingers. But they have these ICs, tantalums, the black tantalums in here. You got another crystal there. You even got a tactile switch, which should have silver contacts in it. And then you got this. Now this is I guess it says is a radion, so I don't think that's a flip chip. I think it's a bit better than. So this is a good board, good solid board. Definitely something that, like I said, I'll just take the steel off of it, steal the crystal off of it. The little guys there, I'll just heat them off, and then there's a million little MLCCs on the back, and they could just be put into a crumble bucket and sorted out by size through sifting and stuff like that, and processed differently. Send them for some processing. But it would take a 55 gallon or 55, maybe a 5-gallon drum to get something worthwhile out of them, and the processing probably wouldn't be worth the time. But when it all falls out from heat, it doesn't matter. Anyway, and this looks like it's I like these little guys here. They're all the same size, so that's cool. They'll fit in like a nice little box. Clean it up later. It popped off like with no problems. Looks like we're going to have one screw and a couple of those other. Now, I wish I knew what the name of this type of screw was. There's a name for it, but I don't know. This also has some gold pins on it. So I don't know if you can see in there, but those are gold-plated pins on that. Right there. See that gold-plated pins? So you want to grab those, and they're a deep gold color, and you got the gold fingerboards. You want to chop that off, keep that. Like I said, this is a really good board. If you get like 100, 200 of these boards, then you'd be talking. Dance 87, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. How you doing, bro? My man from Norway, right? Norway. Did I get that right? Did I remember? How's your dancing coming, my man? Got a new one for us? Did you publish something new lately? I haven't seen you pop up my news feed. Rocky Mountain says, good screw makes high-end screw thingies just like the silver one you're using now. Oh, okay. Brissy boy. He's throwing out the numbers. Nice. There it is. That's the winner. That's the winner of the winner chicken dinner. For some reason, I think Paul is down. I'm not sure what happened. Wow. Yeah. Here. Dance 87, you can drop your link. 49's fine. Silver's in the house. He says, I visited Boston 9 years ago. 49's fine. Silver. Give you your wrench back. So in case you guys just came in and saw you didn't have wrenches, the reason why you didn't have wrenches is because the new game it's not the new game, but the game we play, we modified it, called Battle of the Barista, which will actually be coming up this Saturday night again. On the Wheel of Misfortune, there is a probability that one of the players will have to drop the wrench on one of the chatters, but there's also a possibility that the chatters might have to attack one of the players. So it's kind of made to make the chat interact and vice versa. So once that game starts, all the players get wrenches. Everyone else got to take the wrenches away. So in the future, if you see your wrench is gone, don't take anything personal. If I had a problem, I would just tell you straight up, mono. Say, hey man, got to take the wrench. And if it got to the point where I got to take your wrench, then we just have to ask you to leave the scrapyard permanently. But we don't get any people like that up in here. So Norway, yes, I was right. And it says I have new videos. All right, sweet. 49's says I've just been making a few bits onto Instagram and staying out of trouble. Well, that's good to hear. 49's fine. I did see. I saw something on Instagram recently that you poured. I thought I even commented on the video, but I may not have. I thought I did. Now it's perplexing. Anyway, let's get through these boards. I got a couple more little guys. These ones are just wrapped in there. They're not even screwed in. Junk. But that looks pretty good plating. Got a nice little gold corner BGA. We're going to steal this crystal oscillator. I think all crystal oscillators are like all the same size, which is awesome. They're just like this size. I like take them. That's what I'm talking about. Hopefully next time we can get the shop fox out and just start chopping these fingers off. Get them ready to get processed. And then I don't know if I can use these too. Yeah, I don't want to damage these things. They were not the cheapest of things. So, all right, I'm going to need different tools to pry them off. So once again, you just get to see the board. I got one crystal oscillator off, and I can't even take the steel off because I don't want to damage my tools. All right, next up. Oh, this guy's got a whole bunch of little aluminum capacitors on it. It's got fingers. It's got that guy. Now this has gold plating, but man, that gold plating is so thin. It's probably not worth the time or investment to take those pins off there. Same with that. So minimal. 49's fine. Says I don't mind you not leaving a comment, but please leave that heart. All right, I will double back on there. 49's fine and make sure that I did so. Whenever I watch people's stuff, I always try to interact because it's important for the algorithm. And when people might say, well, what's the big deal about the algorithm? Well, the algorithm then pushes your videos out to the next thing. Like we achieved, as a team, we achieved 6K on my little videos from Maple Grove Speedway. 6,000 views on my, 5-second video, 4-second video. I thought that was awesome. I never had that many views on anything before. And that's a crystal right there. It's a big boy. That one's soldered down now. But you could literally chop all these out. These pins, like I said, there's the plating on them is so light that it would not be really worth to put them in a processing bin because of the amount of acid it would take to get that off there. At least in my opinion. I could be wrong, but I bet you I'm not. Even though I don't process stuff myself, I've watched enough videos over the last 10 years. These little aluminum capacitors. Them off the board. Charles Trey says, well, found one issue. The nozzle wasn't manufactured correctly, so replacing it and trying again. All right. Yeah, only gold flash pins is right. Or enig plating, as I've heard it called as well. You know a lot of the terms. I've been in a couple of groups for a long time. Refinement groups. Four Nines Fine and Silver says 6,000 views is absolutely awesome. Yeah, that's what I said. Kimura says, SH tip, you send stuff off to Dino. I have not. I've talked to him about it, but it's because I'm me and I haven't sat and I can literally do this every night for months on end. And probably just barely touch what's out in my garage and my basement and stuff. So, but had I been doing this the last couple of years, I wouldn't be in this predicament. Yeah, and I would probably have some silver or gold to talk about, and I wouldn't have lost the one client that I had that was giving me a lot of stuff, and I wouldn't be in hot water with the missus, and well, so on and so forth. So there you go. But to answer your question, no, but that was the plan, is to send him stuff to process. So there you go. That's about it for that board. Like I said, that crystal oscillator is soldered on there, so I won't really mess with that. I mean, I guess I could. Let's see if we can get her off. Yep, we got it. Here we go. Nice size crystal oscillator there, boy. Boom. Okay. Send her up to the hot box. Him and Street Tips is the only folks I watch to do the refining. Know nothing about that either, other than it requires a lot of acid. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, and this is urban. This is basically urban prospecting, is what it is. Rich Boy says, I have a friend I watched that started doing ASMR shorts for tipping candy into a bowl and went from 300 or so views to 40K to 70K views a vid in an instant. That's crazy. That's super crazy. You know, a lot of the stuff with the views and videos I thought was like, it's about how you label it and stuff. But if you look at my shorts that I did for the Speedway, it just has the date. It has nothing on it. There's no indicator of anything. It's not like it. At least I don't think so. I don't believe I put anything special in the descriptions or anything. So how that took off, I don't know. I do not have that answer. So it's like anything, you know, the things that you don't think are going to do something, do things you work hard at. I mean, they say that happens all the time with the videos. You put all that extra effort and then it does nothing and discourages you. And here it is, a video that took 4 seconds to has the most watch or views on my channel. It took me 3 or 4 seconds to video it. All right, so it's got a little goofy transformer on there. That's sound. That's a speaker. It does have that gold fingers, big MLCC there. So and it's got some gold plated in those connectors inside. We'll take that steel off, and then that guy will be ready to go. Kevin Rose says, yeah, I'd give it a try, but there's guys here who drive around every day in our town, less than 20,000 people. So I'd be spending more on gas than anything. True. 495 Silver says, there's a lot of channels out there paying for views. Don't worry about the news. Just have fun. The views. Yeah. No, you're right. That's it. That is correct. 49's fine. I'm definitely not going to pay for views. So, another one ready to be processed. And if you don't have any fun, why do it? Agreed. Why would we do it? Never makes no sense. Okay. Got some cleanup to do on this bad boy. Since we already got this set up, we'll take these screws out, take the steel off. I always said that, with YouTube, is like when it becomes no fun, then it's pointless. It doesn't matter if you make a few bucks or whatever on it. It's just, if it's not fun, why do? I can go to work and not have fun. I can go get in an argument with somebody and not have fun. I don't need to get online and not have fun. So that's why we're here. That's why it's in the name. Scrapping, hoarding, tinkering, fun. I put the fun in fun, yo. It is the truth. Okay, there's going to be a flip tip under here. I can sense it. It's really just stuck on there with thermal paste. Oh, she just broke free. Oh, no, that's nice. That is a big old gold corner BGA. Still got that thing poking me in my finger down. So nice. That's a nice chip there. Take our silver crystal. Put that in the pile. And then get these bad boys off. See, I don't understand. It's just tipping candies with bulb, but why not ride the wave while you can? Guess as long as you're enjoying it. Truth. Just because it's something we don't understand doesn't mean anything. There's people out there that enjoy it, and somebody's doing something with it. God bless them. I'm not going to say that I don't want to make a video of me throwing some lemon heads in a French roast or Fury bucket right now, though. Might just do it for some views. Like, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the stream as we swish these candies around the French roast bucket. Okay, well, that one's cleaned up. Ready for some heat. Dun, 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 dun. My screen is freezing. Better turn that heat up. There we go. Fixed it, says Charles. We got her done. 49 says, no, man, my screen's freezing. Is it winter time over there in Australia? It might be. Are you guys getting ready to go into spring? I don't know how your guys' seasons are compared. Like, I think you guys are opposite or something of us. My daughter's going to kill me for scratching up her top. I'm going to have to buy her a new table. She wanted to pick this up and take it to her new house. She's like, what did you do to my table? I trashed it. Victory print is going good now. Nice. What exactly is the victory print? Now this would have had an IC chip plugged in over there on top of that guy. Gives this little crystal off here. Cool. Then we'll have some gold pins in there, gold fingers in there. Sometimes I think these have silver on them too. So we'll keep them. And there you go. I'm not sure what that is. Could look at that number up to figure out what that is, but that's about it. That's the last one, guys. We're getting ready to close up shop. Okay. That's the last one we got for tonight. Brissy Boy says it's spring now, getting ready for the horrid heat to come soon. Oh, geez. 49 Fine said, no, mate, it's spring. We're getting about 26 to 30 degrees C. Very nice. Nice. Yeah. I like when it's hot, too. We got to keep this for Cyclonic Silver. He said he really wanted that little cyclone fan there. I'll have to clean this up nice so my oldest daughter doesn't flip the script when she comes back to get her table and it's dirty on top. That's okay. I'll just tell her. Look at my carpet in here. You tell me. We can trade up. Tabletop for my carpet. Try not to do stuff on purpose, though. It's not on purpose. It really isn't. All right, so for the French Roast of Fury, I know somebody jumped in. So I think Monkey King Metals is in more than likely. He sounded like he was interested in being a French Roast of Fury. I will update the list. David Carlisle says, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Charles Trace's printer is doing a good job so far. After all that tinkering, I was getting annoyed, and it was a stupid nozzle. Stupid nozzles. 49 Fine Silver says, my backyard is always a bit warmer than the beach. I have a 2-meter fence around my pool area. Nice. Brissy Boy says, 49 Fine Silver, I am too old and too fat to be dealing with the heat. You can keep it. And Monkey King Metal says, yes, we'll send after work via Cash App. Okay, sweet. All right. Well, when I see it come through, Monkey King Metals, I will add you to the list, my friend. We close the French Roast of Fury on Thursday night at 10:30, and then we rock out until someone wins the prize. But remember, the grinder is always grinding, and the barista is always watching, and he does not take kind to strangers trying to steal his treasure. So that's what happens. Yes. David Carlisle, where have you been hiding? Dinky Dinky Bird's been missing you. I know it. He's been looking for you. For I find Silver says, you're not too old, bristly boy. You can always lose a kilo or two to start swimming. Can help me drop a fair bit of weight recently. Oh, swimming, yeah. Swimming is a full body workout. That's the truth. So 49's fine silver. What's the newest thing you have poured and have up for sale? Or have you just poured some stuff and don't have anything up for sale? Have you sold everything? Inquiring minds want to know. So let's do a little cleanup here. This is another thing that Mrs. gets annoyed with me. Is that I don't do the cleanup. I just turn the lights out and go. She's like, all you gotta do is just do a little cleanup and make my life that much easier. And she's right. She is totally right. See, clean space is a happy space, says Charles Trey. Yep, truth be told. Happy little trees. Happy little spaces. As we get ready for the work day. Back to work tomorrow, people. No slacking. Get on it. Take this to bed with you. 2740. 2740. It's a number you should remember. 2740. Whether you're working now or you're working tomorrow, on the second shift, on the third shift. If you're watching the replay, remember to hit that subscribe button, smash that like, leave a comment. All those things are good to do for any YouTuber out there. If you're watching their channel, you should, and you like what you hear, you should do it. Remember to do that. Dan Keller retracted his message. He said, I don't want to say that. I don't even want to talk about it. See, 49's fine. Silver says, nothing for sale, but I just made an incredible hawk. I'll take a picture and send it to your email address. Oh, nice. Sounds cool. Now that's interesting. So Dan Keller, sent a pic of the axe. Nice. So Dan Keller retracted his message, and used to be on StreamYard. If someone retracted a message, you could just look at your comments on StreamYard and it would register, but it actually is not there. You must have changed that, or because I just opened it, that it was retracted, so it never made it. Very interesting. Yeah, when I get downstairs to my phone, I will check out your pictures. I'm going to check out this good screw thing that Rocky Mountain Bear posted. And I'll have to swing back through and check out Dance 87's new dance moves from Norway. All right, guys. Well, it is 11 p.m. and it is closing time, the scrapyard. So get your bits and get your stuff and get the heck out, because we got to go. We'll be back on Thursday night. AKMHB1Q6 does what it took away. Was that your head, your forehead hitting the keyboard? All right. Dan Keller, you stay safe, brother, as that hurricane, Ian, I think it is, runs through your front lawn and kicks over the trash cans. Everyone else, have a fantastic night. Monkey King Metals, stay safe working. Brissy Boy, 49's fine, Silver. Enjoy your spring weather. We'll see you guys on Thursday night for the conclusion of the French Roast of Fury. Who will win the 1926 sesquicentennial commemorative $50? We'll find out then. Stop back in. And until then, later.